Hello, and welcome to the unboxing for the July 2024 sub box for cloth and paper. This video is not sponsored. I purchased this on my own, but I do love to share all of the things stationery with y'all, so let's just go. And we are getting closer to back to school if you are a student, and back to the grind set if you are not. So this is also a little bit fun in preparation. So I am a little bit late getting this. Sometimes I get it on time, sometimes I don't, but it has to come to me all the way up here in Canada. I know, so far. So sometimes it takes me a little bit longer. Here we go. First of all, there's luxury and simplicity, same ordinary box that it always comes in. Let's put this aside. All right, here we go. I always like doing the pens last, so let's put those aside. So we start out with the monthly member access card. I will stick that aside. That just allows members to reorder any of the items within the boxes before they are available to the general public. Next, we have our September desk calendar. This is a pop-up calendar that sits on your desk. There you go. You can see the month of December, and they do have these raised. This one, it's always, sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. I have not been using my desk as much as I would like to as of late, but these are always super helpful. And then this is just the item list, so we'll put that aside. This is this month's journaling card. Here we can say, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. This one's nice. It is a little bit busy. It looks like it is a throwback to an old library card. And I don't dislike it, but it doesn't grab me as much as some of the other ones have. I am a little bit of a minimalist when it comes to my planner, so I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. I do like to take a look at everything, feel it out, just react to it, and then I like to go back at the end and actually give you my thoughts and opinions on what I will actually use, what I actually like, and give it all a rating. So I'm gonna have to sit on this one and just let this one marinate for a minute. Next up is this. Oh, this is a bookmark. This is a bookmark. Oh, nice. It's actually pretty nice. Here, let me see. Do not judge my book. So here is a well-loved book. If you have read Dune, not watched the movies, if you've actually read it through, let me know. I'm just grabbing something. I was not prepared for this bookmark. Nice. Okay, so not so many. I took a little bit too many pages. Let's just take a couple pages. Nice bookmark. It does lay pretty flat. Yeah, I like this. I guess just don't make fun of my book. Let me know if you've actually read the actual OG book of Dune and not just seen the movies. The movies never do it justice. Alrighty, now we have so this is the monthly reflection. And we're looking at bibliophile. So these do have, I've learned from experience, they do actually have the plastic on them. I won't fight. I'm not going to take it off now. Bibliophile. And it says, rereading the same book unlocks new discoveries. Are you digging deeper into the story or uncovering something new about yourself? I love that. That's cute. Well, maybe that means it's time for me to reread Dune once again. We'll see. I like that. I feel we're gonna put her over here. We're gonna keep her out along with this. I have to say, I'm seeing that this here is being incorporated more and more into the boxes, and I love it. It's semi-transparent paper, but it is recyclable. And I love seeing them use this paper to store the packages so much more than the plastic vellum. I say that every single time. The plastic, not vellum, the plastic Silo wrap. I say that every single time, but every single time it's true. So these are library page flags, transparent, 50 sheets each. Palette volume 1. I love these earth tones. I'm a very earth tone type of girl. And I love page flags. This is so safe. And I say it every single month. This is so safe. Page flags and little like post-its and everything. But like for stationery lovers, you gotta throw some of the basics in there that are safe every time. I'm sorry. Alrighty, what do we have next? Next we have this. I don't know. I like the aesthetic of this. Like you can kind of see it peeking through, but not really. And you feel that it's not really as bad for the planet. So these are sticky notes. This is read, title, author, start date, end date. And this says, love takes off masks that we fear we cannot live without, and we know we cannot live within. James Baldwin. That's a beautiful quote. I like these. Let's bring them up a little bit closer so you can see, but the real estate to write in here is so tiny. You can barely type a word in there. Print a word in there. Like, obviously I could type Dune in there. Print. Oh my God. Print Dune in there. But for longer words, it's going to be really hard to actually fit them in there. So this is nice, though. I'm not knocking it. You know, you could even just use this as an aesthetic and still write whatever notes you want and just use it as a regular sticky note. There's nothing stopping you. Or you can use it for so many other things. You can use it to queue up shows that you're gonna watch. You can use it to queue up lots of different things. So like these are quite large. Do I have a regular size sticky note on hand? So here is a traditional sticky note. You can see it's quite a bit larger than a regular sticky note. So yeah, these could definitely be used for like a ton of things. These would be very, very versatile. Next we have, so this is a little notebook, but these are like translucent papers. So it's almost like you would pull them out and then use them to write. Yeah, look at, you can use them to write on here and still look right through. So make annotations and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm missing something. Because it doesn't seem like they're sticky or anything like that. That's great. It's a left-bound annotation notepad. So my question is, how do we get the notepad? Like, ooh, it tears beautifully. It does. So it's definitely meant to come out. But here, if I put it on here, it's not going to stick. But if I write in here, it's not going to reference back here. And you're just going to be able to see it through the pages because you can see everything. Like this, and this is 2 pages back, 3 pages back. You can still see it through. 4 pages back. So you can still see, so you can't write in the notebook, but then at the same time, it's not gonna stick in here. So, but I do like that it's like pretty close to the size of the actual writing, right? I don't know. I'm kind of puzzled by this piece. Like, I love this paper. This paper feels great. I can see through it great. It would be wonderful. You know what you could probably use this for? If you are a student, hold on. If you were a student and you liked to copy your diagrams from the textbook into your notes, it would be great for that. Hold on one second. Who just has random textbooks laying around? Yes, this girl. So for example, if you needed to like copy a diagram or something, you could 100% take one of these and just use this and trace the diagram in the book without having to freehand draw it. So that would be nice. Now, when you transfer it into your notes, you would have to use washi or something like that, but it would be useful for that. So that would be kind of nice, helpful. Yeah, cool. I do still feel like it is a little bit of a missed opportunity though. Oh, here is the, let's open this dashboard up. Ooh, this is a nice dashboard. The purpose of art is to lay bare the questions that have been hidden by the answers. So it is printed, and then over art and answers, there is a handwritten, it's almost embossed silver writing. It feels beautiful. I love it. My planner, of course, is gold and cream, gold and white. So that kind of sucks, but not enough for me to not use it. I would totally use this one. So this quote is by James Baldwin, 1962, cloth and paper. And then there is a saying at the bottom here: art in its various forms often seeks to unveil the complexities of life and human experience. Instead of providing simple, definitive answers, it raises the questions that challenge our understanding and perceptions. Baldwin is saying that the art serves to reveal and explore the deeper, often overlooked questions of life and human experience. Questions that may have been overshadowed or obscured by simplistic or widely accepted answers. I like that. Now we have our planner pages. So these are the Bibliophile 2nd edition. So we have, this is a to be read. See here. They're nice. Line. So we have to be read. To be read. Oh, so this is a list of your reading, what you want to read, all of the upcoming books. I like that. This is a reading log. So you have 3 across, 1, 2, 3. You have a kind of a thin section followed by a larger box, and then some line sections, half and half. So there's 2 of those. Okay, so here is, so it's just the 2 pages, the list page, and then the log page. So this is your reading list, and then your reading log pages. So just 2 pages in this box. And here are the examples. So when you're doing the to be read, so it looks like they have the names to be read, and then they have dates. July 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, 9, 11, 17, 18, 11, 13, 15, 17, 18. So the dates that you read, sure. And then how they would do it on the back here. So this is the date, how long it took you to take you to read it, the dates that you read it, Blood Child and Other Stories, and then the author, how many stars you would give it, and just some notes about it. I don't know if that's what I would use it for. I like the reading log part, but I'm a reader. I love reading, so I'm excited about the reading log. I don't think, or sorry, the to read. The reading log, however, I don't know if I will use that in that way. I do like when they have the blank pages in different formats, because it does give you opportunities to use them in so many different ways, and you can kind of be creative. So even though it's not something that I would use as they recommend, I would still definitely use those pages. Okay. This here feels nice. This feels almost a little bit suede-y. This is the Luxe book sleeve. So, oh, here we go. So for the left-bound annotation notepad, it says, discover your inner world as you delve into other thoughts with our left-bound annotation notepad. Write down quotes that move you or provoke deep emotions. Dare to ask questions as you leaf through the pages and add in snippets of interesting information. Okay, so it doesn't really give what I was hoping that it would give, kind of the answer of how to use it. The Luxe book sleeve. Take your essentials as you explore corridors of books. With our Luxe book sleeve, indulge in a quiet afternoon writing thoughts and planning out your reading list. Whether you're in a library or a local cafe, its sleek, compact design protects all of your notes. So this is the book sleeve. It is, sorry, do I smell everything? Yes, I do. Outside, it does feel very much like suede. Inside it's soft, almost a fuzzy, fleecy, cottony soft, but very, very short. So I think this is vegan leather. I don't think it's real leather at all. I think, you know what, this is probably, they've been featuring a lot of cactus leather products, and I bet that's what this is. This is great. Very nice. It's beautiful. I think this, at a glance, might be one of my favorite envelopes that they've sent so far, or bags that they've sent so far. This one's really nice. How will I use it? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. You can definitely fit books in here. Do I have a book that I can fit in here? I do. So, it definitely fits beautifully. Yeah. The easiest essay, you can pick it up on Amazon if you want. Quick plug. This is my book. And yeah, this fits in here very nicely. Definitely can take it on the go. They do have cloth and paper. Very neat stitching, like the stitching. Very symmetrical, very straight throughout. Same with on here. It's a beautiful bag. Yeah, I could see myself using this bag, but I could see myself using this as a on-the-go bag. So if I actually had to like leave the house, whereas the other bags I am using more as storage bags, except for the green puffer bag, which I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with. If you know, you know. I love that green puffer bag. I'm gonna figure something out. But this one here, I would not use it as a storage bag like I'm using a lot of the other bags. Like I have stationery supplies in some of them. I have like skincare in some of them. This one I would reserve as an actual, I need to leave the house with a couple of items. Let's stick them in a bag and just carry them. Because this is nice. Like I could carry this almost like a purse, right? So I wouldn't have to, like, I don't want to use this as a storage bag. I'm going to keep this and I'm going to use this as I'm going to class and I just want to take one or two things, or I am going into a meeting and I just want to take one or two things. So that's nice. Or, you know, I'm going somewhere to read and I just want to take the book. So this is nice. This is beautiful. Now, because of how it's shaped, it's so flat, it would not fit a thicker book, even though this is much smaller. As you can see, this does not fit quite as sleekly. Like it does fit. Oh, I guess. Okay, I'm eating my words. It fits. There we go. It still does. Okay, you can stick whatever you want in there. Don't listen to me. All right, that is not everything. That is not at all everything. I'm jumping way ahead of myself. We still have pens. All right, so first up is the Uniball Water and Fade Proof Pigment Ink. Recap after use, it's a 0.5. So test it out on here. And this is it's a double colored mild liner. Come off. Okay, the bottom doesn't come off. Ooh, okay. Oh, something's happening. Okay, figured it out. Oh, Okay, so when you first get this piece here, hold on, let's hold it sideways. The brush on the top, as you can see where the color is just completely white. So you have to almost push it down and activate it. You can see on the side here, it's almost like it has a little pump action. I don't know, I don't know how else to describe it. It's got a little piece and you have to like push it down. So you do actually have to push down when you draw or write, which makes me happy because I have quite a heavy grip and I do generally place quite a bit of pressure. So in order to get it, that's nice. There's no back. Usually on the mod liners, there is a little, like a thin that you can write so that you can actually like write. So a thin marker, they're usually dual tip, but this one is not, which makes sense. Like this, I generally use more earth tones, but this is still fun. This is super fun. Now let's try this marker. This paper is quite slippery to draw on, to write on. This is the September box. It's the July box, but it's for the month of September, just before me. So writing on the regular piece of paper, the vellum, or this is this vellum? Is that what it is? These papers here, like it's not regular paper and it's very slippery to write on. So I wanted to write on the regular paper and it's still quite slippery. So this is a nice 0.5. It has a nice glide to it. I usually go for a larger size pen. I'm usually not a huge fan of the 0.5, but this 0.5 doesn't bother me at all. It's still very, very, very slidey. Okay, how do I feel? My actual honest critique instead of just loving everything. Let's work through. The reading log, I do love it. I'm going to use it exactly as intended. I'm going to make a list of all of the books that I want to read because I have been talking about reading a lot lately. As a matter of fact, I have a reading list in my planner right now. So that will be transferred to this for sure, and we will work on that. For these other reading log pages, I'm not crazy about, not that I'm not crazy about them. I'm not going to use them as a reading log, period. I'm going to find a different use for them. I like them. I like the idea of them, but I'm not going to be using them for their intended purpose, which is nothing against the box itself, and I won't be deducting points for that. It's just that I don't want to. I don't want to. These are great. I don't always use them. They're nice to have, but that's more about me just not being able to use my office right now because I have a little one, and spending hours upon hours at my desk is something that I don't always get a chance to do. I will put it on my desk. I will highlight important dates, but that's kind of the end of the utility for this, so it is what it is. These, I have talked before about my indifference towards these cards. I don't dislike them. I don't love them. Bibliophile is somebody who loves books. I love books. I like this one. I'll probably actually keep this one. I know I'm Canadian. Lay off of me. I'll probably put this one in my agenda. This is one that I would keep because I am a big fan of books. I love books. I love this. This is a 10 out of 10. Love, love, love. So love, love, love. I'm going to use and dislike. Actually, you know what? The pen can stay here. I like fine liners. I think this is a solid fine liner. But I have so many of them, so I'm just going to put them over here because I don't use them. However, I do know somebody who does use these or need these, and so I will be giving this to him. This, I like. Very cute. Not something that I would necessarily go out and buy on my own. I don't know. It depends how impulsive I am that day and how much I need some retail therapy. But I like that I have one now without having to go out and have that impulsive moment. This particular card, I'm meh. Like, I don't dislike it. It is a little bit busy. I wish that the background was a little bit lighter. Like, if there was just, like, a shadow of the back, what is it called? The library card. It's not that I don't like the library card aesthetic. Trust me, I have library card notebooks. I do like the library card aesthetic. But this one, I feel like how dark it is behind takes a little bit away from the writing. So I wish that it was a little bit faded. I will put it aside for now. Might give away, but definitely it will go into my box that of just things that I can swap out. And we will see at a later date if I either give it away or if I end up using it instead. Like, I might swap it out. Sometimes I just have a moment and I want to redecorate my planner and I swap things out. So we'll see. We might see it again. We might not. Right now, I'm not really crazy about it. The library page flag, yes, definitely love. These here, again, I'm probably not going to use them as intended. I likely will not use them as this. I will probably use them as regular sticky pads if I use them at all. So I will put, they go somewhere between here and here. Like, I'll probably use them as sticky pads, but I might also give them away. So we'll just stick it there. I want to love this because the idea I think is great, but I don't know about the execution. I would keep it, but I would keep it and I would use it probably to do as I showed you. I would probably use it as a tracer to trace diagrams and stuff like that I needed to put into my notes. I am getting ready to go back and do my master's. So that is big. But I would probably use that in that way. I don't know how I would actually be able to keep the annotations with the reference material otherwise without starting to tape up my books. And I don't want to stick tape in my books. I'd rather just use a semi-transparent or a transparent sticky note, which I have. I do like this. I will use it despite the fact that the aesthetic in my agenda is golden cream and this is silver. I will figure it out. I'll figure it out. We're just going to keep going. And this I love. Love, love, love. So this is immediately yes. So where are we overall? Because of the exchange rate and the postage and everything, I end up paying a little bit more than a lot of the other the other people that purchase it because, again, I am in Canada. So this month, still worth it. I do like this month. Like these are definitely, like, I will probably use these things here. I might even use these here. So I definitely still think it's worth it. It still goes over, but this box for me is maybe an 8. I'll give it a 7.5, 8. This here on its own is a 10 out of 10. This here on its own, 10 out of 10. These are both like 9s. This entire pile here is probably like a 6 or 7, and these are probably like a 5 for me. So I'd say, yeah, like maybe a 7.5, 8. I'll stay tuned for the next couple of months. I love getting the subscription box. I do feel that a couple months ago, they upped the price. There was a price increase because they wanted to be able to deliver higher quality things. And I definitely see that when what we do receive is definitely high quality. This cactus folio bag is definitely high quality. This pencil case, not pencil case. Bookmark, definitely high quality. The quality is there. Finding and adapting the items to your life, to your book is going to be hit and miss every single month. And I do understand that from a business standpoint. There is more than just me to please. And so when you are going through and having to make something for such a large group of people, sometimes you're going to have hits and sometimes you're going to have misses. This wasn't a miss, but this one was it's kind of average. So let me know your thoughts. Did you get this? Have you ever ordered anything from Cloth and Paper? Do you enjoy these things? Is there anything that you disagree with me on and you would be completely obsessed with? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I hope you have an amazing adventure.